Hello, I'm back. I am going to show you guys an easy eyeshadow application. It looks good, and this is how I do it. So I'm going to start off, we have an eyeshadow primer that I love, and I always use this as a base, okay? So I'm going to put it on one eye. This is also going to help your eyeshadow last all day, and it's not going to move, and the pigmentation of our eyeshadows are really gonna pop, okay? So I'm going to put this, and the reason why it's good to use a eyeshadow primer and not just a face primer, because I do use a face primer on my eyeshadow, on my eyelids a lot, but this is a little more, I guess I could say stickier over the smoothness of our face primers. This is more tacky, and it's gonna really help the eyeshadow stick to your eye, stay all day, and the colors really pop. So what I like most about this, even though all those other things are so wonderful, I like how this evens out the color tone of your eyelid. You have an even tone all over your eyelid, and it really helps when working with eyeshadow, because you just have an even tone canvas. So there's that. So while that one's setting, I'm gonna do this eye, and you can easily stick your finger in there and do it with your fingers. I have a flat brush, like a concealer brush, but I have nails, so it's hard for me to stick my fingers in there. So I just use a flat brush. So I'm gonna put this all over the eye, and then I'll go back through and really blend it out with my finger. See how that made your eyelid an even tone? I love it. There's that. So you guys, I love this. This is a definite must-have. Put that back. Okay, so I'm going to use an eyeshadow palette with you guys today. It's a trio eyeshadow palette. It's 04 Vice Brown. I'm getting excited for fall, y'all. So this is what I'm using. I love that it has two matte colors and a shimmer color. So this is all you need. Even though we're coming out with some big palettes, this is really good if you're a beginner and you're like, I don't know what colors to use. It's all right here for you. You got your 3 colors. Let's put it on. So here we go. Let me get my brushes. I always do a fluffy pencil brush like that. And then I always grab me a flat brush like this. And then another fluffy like pencil brush, domed brush for the outer corner. So here we go. So I'm actually going to start off with this one, and I'm going to start off with this orange color right in the middle. Dab in there, tap out your brush. What's cool is they come with mirrors. So I'm going to put this all over the crease, just back and forth motions like this. And I know the older you get, the harder it is to work with your dang eyelids, because they are so thin and they just feel like they just want to wrinkle up on you. I am so there right now. Oh, so here we go. If you have like really wrinkly eyelids, which I totally do sometimes, and I gotta tug just a little bit, don't tug very hard on your eyelids, because this is the most sensitive, precious part of your face. So you don't want to tug hard. So you just slightly want to get your ring finger and slightly just barely tug. Because I know sometimes I have these little wrinkles right here, and the eyeshadow does not want to go in there. So I got to tug a little bit to get that covered. So I did that in the crease. I'm going to blend it upwards. So I do circular motions up on my brow bone like this. Just kind of blend it up, because you really want to blend that out. So start out with a very little bit, and then you can always build. But if you start off with too much, it's so hard to get it blended out. And then I always bring it down too. Even if it doesn't look like I'm bringing it down, it's just blending it down. And voila. There we go. Now I'm going to take this domed brush. Oh, Lola, watch out. I got my dog in here. And dip into that brown right here. And we're just going to do this right here, and you're going to dab it. Just right here on the outer corner. And why I'm doing this before I do my foundation is because if you get it everywhere, you can go back and clean it up. And you guys, if you're someone that don't have a lot of brushes, get your ring finger. You can use this and just go inwards like this. Because you just want it on the outer corner. And then you can dab it. Like that. And then you can take the brush and blend it out. I'm going to use the brush that I used just before on the orange color. Perfect. And you guys, as I get older, I don't like a harsh eyeliner, so I'll grab that brown color, I'll look up, and I'll put it up underneath my lower lash line. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to wait until I'm done with my foundation. Okay. Now I'm going to take this flat brush, dip into the shimmer color, and we're going to put that on the inner corner and just dab that in. And then we're just gonna blend it in with that brown. That we took the brown halfway in. Forgot to mention that. Just dab that in. Like that. There you go. You can blend that right there so they really mesh well together. And if you feel like you want to add a little bit more orange on the top, just grab a little bit more. And there you go. 3 colors. You can also grab some of that highlight shimmer color and go right up under the brow to add a little shimmer for highlight. And then I like to take the blending brush again and kind of blend those two together. So there you go. I'm going to finish the other eye really quick. Okay, I'm going to show you how I finish up the lower lash line. So I grab my eyeshadow and I look up and I just rub it underneath there. I like it kind of messy, but that's just me. So that's what the brown looks like. And then I'll grab a flat brush. I don't do this every time, but I wanted to do it with the orange. And I'll take that and do right there and kind of blend the two together. And then I have a little highlighter left over on this, and I will blend that in with the orange, whatever's left over on my brush. Just like that. Boom, eyeshadow's done. Always use your ring finger too, you guys, when you're working with your eyelids, okay?